You guys want to take a guess what that polling said? You see, everyone knows that FSB messed up big time, but no one has publicly condemned them until now. You see, right after the 2014 Crimea annexation, Putin has been giving FSB billions of dollars just to spread misinformation in Ukraine. The goal of this operation was to convince the Ukrainian public that the West is the enemy and Ukrainians should really be friends with Russia. Well, right before Putin launched his invasion, he wanted to see how that investment is going. After all, he did spend billions of dollars out of his pocket. So he asked the FSB to run covert pollings and covert surveys inside Ukraine to figure out how the Ukrainian public will react if Russia starts the invasion. Well, you guys want to take a guess what that polling said? Well, that's exactly what happened in this situation. All these people that FSB was paying billions to spread misinformation, well, FSB used the same people to run a survey to figure out how the Ukrainian public feels about an invasion. And according to these Russian agents, they said that the Russian army would actually be welcomed inside Ukraine and the public will not fight for the Ukrainian government. In fact, FSB reported back to Putin saying 70% of public may actually join the Russian army in overthrowing the Ukrainian government. Well, this is where I want to remind everyone of the great Charlie Munger quote. Show me the incentive, I'll show you the result. These people who FSB was paying so much money had no incentive to tell the truth. Because if they actually told the truth, Putin would cut off their funding and they would have no careers. This is exactly why they told the FSB what the FSB told Putin. And that's why Putin truly believed that Kyiv would fall in 3 days. But well, when that didn't happen, it was a huge shock for the Kremlin and of course for Putin. In fact, we know that just weeks after the invasion failed, Putin actually arrested the head of the FSB who was responsible for the intelligence division. That guy was put in house arrest, and on top of that, Russia opened many internal criminal investigations for embezzlement, fabrication of intelligence, and of course, deception of the Kremlin.